Our first guest tonight is a talented musician and actress you know from her work on shows like Younger and Lizzie McGuire. She both stars in and produces How I Met Your Father. The second season begins streaming on Hulu tomorrow with new episodes available on Tuesdays. Let's take a look.
Why don't you go grab us some drinks and snag us a table?
Oh, sure. What do you want
Just surprise me. Listen, everyone. I don't want Ian to know that I've burned through 2 different guys in the past day. So everyone be cool and chill. Just like me. Cool and chill. Yeah? Let me hear you say it. What am I?
Cool and chill. All right, now let's do me. I am tall and curious.
Please welcome back to the show, Hilary Duff, everybody. Welcome back. I'm so happy to have you.
Thank you so much.
There you go. Look at that. Last time you were here on Zoom, the audience couldn't react with the same enthusiasm.
You didn't give me that on Zoom.
No, I didn't.
No.
I was in fact, I think I was like, couldn't make the trip, huh, Hillary? I do want to check in with you because you were saying last time we spoke that you had taught yourself to play guitar a little bit.
Yeah.
You taught yourself a couple songs people always really ask for at parties, the Batman theme and the Mission Impossible theme.
I'm really popular at parties.
Because who wants to hear the Batman theme?
Yeah, you know what's really, I knew you were going to ask me this, and if you put a guitar in my lap, I couldn't do it anymore. I decided to have another child and
Okay, gotcha.
crushed all my personal dreams.
So you had 2 kids and you were like, am I going to be a professional guitarist?
Yeah.
Or have a 3rd child?
Yeah, we chose.
That's lovely that you chose family. That's really sweet. How is, I wanted to check in because your daughter.
Yeah.
Wild child.
Yeah.
Is she still?
You know what? I don't want to say she's a wild child because she's not bad. She's just like the things that come out of her mouth and the way that her brain thinks. She's like a unicorn. Like she's just.
Which is wonderful.
She surprises us all the time.
Our middle one is the same way.
Is that a middle child thing?
Maybe it's a middle child. I mean, our youngest, and I think your youngest is the same way. It's a little too early to tell exactly.
Yeah.
But we feel like our youngest is wired the way our oldest is, and the one in the middle is just
okay. I feel the
frequency.
same way. I feel the same way. Like the first and the third are just like a little calmer. Like they can just be, and Banks is like on the couch, like existing, and we're all just existing around her orbit, you know.
My middle one is doing a thing recently where he'll scream, "Daddy." And I'll run in, and then
that never happens in my household.
Oh, really? Nobody? They just have like given up on the dad showing up?
Well, it's not. He is there.
He's there, but
and he's like, I'm perfectly willing and able. It's just they all want me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, look at me.
I mean, look at me.
But I'll say, "Daddy," and then I'll run in, and he'll be playing with like toy men. And he'll be like, "No, not you, his daddy." So he's like play acting.
You're like, oh,
with
God.
toy daddies. And then there's only so many times you can hear him scream "Daddy," and like you're sitting there and you're like, "It's not me, it's the toys."
Meanwhile, he's
it's
like
the
bleeding in
toys."
the room next
Yeah,
door.
and then I went in one time and he had a massive head injury. No.
Oh my God. Oh my
now
God.
you did. This is again having 3 kids. I know the feeling. And your holiday card, you really leaned into how chaotic the 3 kids can be. Here you guys are basically wrapped up like hostages with Christmas tree lights. Now, do the kids enjoy? I mean, obviously they understand what the staging here is that they are basically your captives to their whims.
I mean, isn't that the generic theme running through our whole entire life?
I guess so, but do the kids know? Like when you're like, "Hey, we're gonna take a picture where you guys look like maniacs and we're like living as your prisoners," and they're like, "Yeah, that sounds right."
Yeah, Luca was aware, and he was really into tying us up in the Christmas lights. Banks was just thrilled to have a cupcake, and same with May was happy to have a cupcake, and Banks was like, "Do I get a treat after this? Great."
I will say that is very smart to actually have eatable cupcakes on set.
Yeah, I mean the rug went to afterwards.
Yeah. You didn't think that? I really enjoy All Is Not Calm.
Yeah, did you see the top of? I was really proud of the top. You know, we have a blended family, so you've got to kind of just make light of it. A Duff, some Bears, and a Comrie. There's lots of last names in our household, so.
This is Banks outed you. You posted this on Instagram.
Are you going to do this to me?
Well, you can't put it on social media and then be like, that was a secret I told everyone.
I do that sometimes, yeah. I'm actually excited to say diarrhea on your show as many times as possible.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
I'm going to start right now.
All
You
right,
go
that
ahead
was
and
the first one.
You share the story.
You did say, Banks told a story at camp. My mom made bad chicken, and now she has.
Diarrhea.
That's what happens when you make bad chicken. What I like is what happened at soccer camp that she thought, I actually have something that will add to the conversation.
I don't think she was prompted at all. I think she just walked up. By the way, her soccer coach, very good-looking man.
Okay, gotcha.
Very good-looking man. And I was at work. Thank God I was at work. But my nanny called and said, well, now the whole entire soccer class and coach knows that you ate bad chicken. You made the bad chicken, and now you're paying for the bad chicken.
Yeah.
Like, not cool, Banks. And she was like, my mom has diarrhea.
To be honest, it's really a double burn, because one, you have diarrhea, you don't
Yeah,
want people.
I wasn't having a great day.
But also, it's like, my mom has diarrhea, and it's her fault.
Yeah, and she undercooked the chicken and almost poisoned us all. No one ate it but me.
Congratulations on the show. A really cool thing happened, I should say, which I feel like doesn't happen in TV anymore. You did a 10-episode first season, and it went so well, and people liked it so much, you're doing a 20-episode season now. That's very old school, the 20-episode sitcom season. Was it really rewarding when you all got the news, hey, we're gonna do twice as much?
Oh, gosh, I mean, you know how this business is. You get a phone call and you're just like,
Yeah.
are we getting picked up? Are we getting fired? Are we getting hired again? I don't know what you're kind of always on the edge of your seat. And to get that news, it was really exciting. You know, we knew the numbers were really good from the first season, but to double order the show and just give us that extra creative space for the storylines to just, dive deeper into each character and get to have a little bit more fun and bring on, more people. It was really like just, you just sign on to something hoping it works and it was working. So
It's really nice. It's really exciting to be at the upswing. You mentioned adding new people. John Corbett. This is very
John
exciting.
Corbett. Yeah, there he
So
is.
John Corbett, love interest now, also played your music teacher a long time ago.
He sure did, and now we are
Yeah, this is
smooching it
like,
up.
this would have been very bad if that happened.
Very, very bad. It did not happen
A
then.
lot of time passed, and
Yeah.
then it's an age difference that everybody's got to be cool with.
Yeah. I mean, she's 35 now.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
We're cool.
Are you a Sex and the City fan?
I mean, yes, aren't we all?
Yeah. I should say, I'm gonna be honest, late convert. I sort of missed it when it happened,
Oh,
and
okay.
then my wife Alexi made me watch it
Yeah.
all, and totally bought it.
Her.
Loved
I mean,
it.
happy wife, happy life, right?
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah.
I should note I was also happy when I watched it. Well, I wasn't just like,
Yeah. No, it's a forever goodie. But also, like in my mind, he's Aiden, so
Yeah.
I did call him John on set, but I have to not suffer through, but a lot of my life I'm called Lizzie, so he's Aiden.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just that's
Yeah,
what
if
it
you
is.
complained about it, you're like, buddy, get in line.
Yeah.
What a delight to have you back. Thank you so much for being here. And do come back anytime. You guys give it up for Hilary Duff. The second season of A How I Met Your Father begins streaming tomorrow on Hulu. We'll be right back with Kim Petras.